Okay, so for this one, let's answer. Okay, so XYZ company has a job. This is actually found in your exercise. So XYZ company has a job order cost system. The company applies manufacturing overhead to jobs using a predetermined overhead rate based on direct labor cost. The information below is taken from the cost records of XYZ's company. So the direct materials are there, which is 1,250. Manufacturing overhead, the total TMC is 6,050. Manufacturing overhead is 2,800. Selling and administrative expenses is 1,000. Beginning inventory for direct materials is 130. Ending inventory is 80. Work in process beginning is 250. Work in process ending is 400. Finished goods is 300, and beginning and finished goods ending is 200. So first requirement is to compute the cost of direct materials purchased during the year. So for this one, this is quite easy. So let's first answer this one. So we have the direct materials beginning. So let's use a T account. I hope that you already understand the concept of T account. So the beginning inventory is 130. So the ending is 80. And the one that is used in production is 1,250. So by just looking at here, this is 1,330. This is 130, and therefore the purchase is 1,200. So as easy as that, if we are using the T account method. Okay, so that's the answer, 1,200. So how about we compute now the predetermined overhead rate that was used during the year. So what is the rate? So let's first look at the problem again. So it says that predetermined overhead rate is based on direct labor costs. So we'll need to know what is not given. So what is not given is the total direct labor cost. Only the manufacturing overhead is given. So remember the formula for this one, that's direct materials, direct labor, and FO. Okay, and then we get the total manufacturing cost. So for this one, the total manufacturing cost is, the manufacturing cost is 6,050. So we work back. So factory overhead, manufacturing overhead applied is 2,800, and the direct materials used in production is 1,250. Okay, so we deduct this one, so the missing value would be how much? That would be 2,000. So since predetermined rate is FO over direct labor cost for this one, so that's 2,800 over 2,000, and therefore the predetermined rate is how much? The predetermined rate is 140% of direct labor cost. Okay, so it's just as easy as that. So how about we go to the third one? Compute the cost of goods manufactured for the past year. Okay. So for this one, since we already have our TMC, total manufacturing cost is 6,050. We also have our work in process beginning of 250. That's 6,300. And then we deduct the work in process ending. So that's 400. So the total cost of goods manufactured would be 5,900. I hope you got this one already, okay? And the last one is to compute the cost of goods sold. So for the cost of goods sold, this is just a continuation supposedly. So, okay. So we add up FG beginning of, I'll just continue. FG beginning of 300. So we now have available for sale of 6,200. So actually, if you just know the entire formula for until the cost of goods sold, then you're good. Or you know how to make the cost of statement of cost of goods sold. So we deduct the FG end, our finished goods ending of 200. Therefore, the cost of goods sold or COGS is 6,000. So I hope you got this activity right. If not, you just repeat and repeat until you got it again. The key for this one is to understand the entire formula for the statement of cost of goods sold by remembering that direct materials plus direct labor plus factory overhead is equals to total manufacturing cost. And if you add work in process beginning and deduct the work in process end, you get the cost of goods manufactured. And if you add the beginning finished goods balance, then you will get your available for sale. And when you deduct your finished goods ending from that one, then you get your cost of goods sold. Okay, so I hope that you will be able to get that. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much.